Welcome back, everybody, to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition. We are here on the Failure Imminent Colony, and we have a new dupe, which I don't think I want. We're just going to take the gold. Alright, so in our last episode, we were working on cooling the base, which we are slowly doing, as you can see. The purpose is so that we can get our food growing again, because it's getting dangerously low, and you can see here that it's already starting to improve. That's excellent. Oxygen is getting better. The base is getting bluer and bluer and bluer. So that is excellent as well. And we just need to, get our base cooled down. Part of the reason why it's so hot is because when we look at the air, like this is coming in at 30 degrees. These should be a little bit cooler, but not, oh no, they're even hotter. 39 degrees. Yeah. We're producing lots and lots. What's this? This is liquefiable polluted ice. Well, polluted ice needs to come into this tank. So we're just gonna put a couple things there. This one can be regular ice, liquefiable ice, and snow. There. Alright, now we will have to keep up on cleaning out this water as it cools down. Otherwise, we'll drown everything in the base. But it is cooling slowly, bit by bit by bit by bit. So that's good. That one will be melting soon. But at least this gives us some food. See, now we can collect some food. Our second issue is pressure, which just means we need to get the oxygen online. We do have our algae generators going because we have been busily just trying to mine stuff out, primarily to get the gold, because we wanted the gold. But, we're also trying to, collect some additional resources here. In fact, we can just do that. Minus those two so that we can get that. Excellent. We did mine all of that gold out. Our next step over on this side would be to do the same, would be to just, come in and start chopping these out. There. Cool. This thing is now producing, which means bit by bit we are putting in gas. So that is excellent. We can deactivate this one down here, I think. Yeah. There's no reason to activate this. This is completely dormant. It's going to be dormant for a while, so we're just going to put this on a 1. I think duplicates will request when the charge connects, battery falls below 100. Battery falls 100. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, we didn't want that. We're going to disable it. Okay, cool. That'll take care of that. Now, we've got our water system coming completely from the desalinators. So we're going to keep this water as backup, and we'll slowly try to get this tank filled. Now, what we can do to help with that is, what is the temperature of this water? It's really hot, so that's going to heat up the base even more. Yay! All right. Body temperatures. This is still cooling down. Not seeing anything we can pick up yet. Just got to watch, and as stuff cools. Now, of course, this is just a temporary solution because since we've got hot water running through pipes, we've got hot gas coming into the base. Eventually, this is just going to be right back where it was, where it's going to be warm. The solution to that is to cool our air down. And we can do that by two ways. We can either run cooling pipes through our oxygen systems or run our gas pipes through cooling systems. So, for example, notice that, we have plenty of cold in here. We could come here and get a radiated gas pipe. Just build that out of iron because I think it's going to be closer. And we could go ahead, for example, and just put in 3 little radiated pipes there. We could do the same down here, where we put in 3 little radiated pipes there. And then at least the surrounding ice biome will cool it. Hopefully. So we can try that. It'll help, right? And what can it hurt? And they won't break, or they shouldn't break because of temperature extremes or anything like that, so we should be fine there. Alright, so we can start picking up water in places. We did collect quite a bit of food there. So let's go ahead and mop up water. We've accomplished our temporary goal of cooling the base. Of course, yeah, that's way too much liquid. We've completely drowned that. Whoops. But it was worth it. Temporarily, we get a food surge, where the farms are back online for a short period. So, I mean, that's worth it. We're fine. We're fine there. We're also going to deconstruct that so they can get into there. Alright, as far as down here, you can see that what they've done is they've dug all the way down into here. Also reduces the slime delivery, except that we've got this big section up here. So what we can do with this is we can do that. So we can get this farm back online. We're going to lose a little clean water, but I'm okay with that. Alright. Let's dig these out. We're going to cancel that. Then we're going to do this. Let me see, how do we do this? Yeah, we do that. You can see what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get this so that we can dig items out and kind of, clean this up. Do the same thing here. Let's get that. That'll drop us down 2 steps. Then that'll drop us down a step, and then we can drain it. We can just do that. Yeah. And then we can come over here and we can get all of this. And we're going to be able to come this way, get all of that. In fact, we can go all the way down. Like that. And we're just going to keep going until we get a nice good portion of this dug out. Cool. Alright. We'll be doing the same thing over here because eventually we're going to need this water. So let's go ahead and just dig it out. Might as well. What's going to hurt, right? It's just going to heat up the base more, but nothing we can do about that. Alright. Well, that's good. We've got all that. They are getting this taken care of, so this ice won't melt. This is the fluted ice. Oh yeah, liquefiables. So we're gonna put our fluted ice here. Put brine ice here as well. Any carbon dioxide. Okay, so we can pick up the rest of this. Then we can seal this, and no more ice will get in here to melt. We also have this. Now, see what we did here? It's coming out at 58. Now it is at 40. So we reduced it by that amount just by running it through that. Down here, it is coming out at 41. And now it is going in at 12. So that's excellent. Now, of course, this will slowly generate heat that could melt some of this stuff in here. Kind of dangerous, but at least it cools it a little bit. Our next step would be getting enough power to cool the whole thing. Now, this is going to be an issue. We are barely producing enough hydrogen to get that. Yeah, this is all super hot as well. This is not a very good solution, but hey, it's progress in the right direction to where we've got things growing and we're working on, you know, getting things better, right? Let's eat some of these eggs. That'll help give us a little more energy, or a little more food. Alright, they are mopping up. Pressure's still low. We got it really green, but that's because we went and we did some algae. I'm gonna disable these. Yeah, we're gonna disable those. Okay, we'll mop that up. Okay, so this farm should be back online. What that means is we can put a door there. Alright, we're attempting to get this dug out. We can get that one. We can get that. Get this. We can go ahead and get these. Those two. And get those. Alright, cool. Then what we're going to have to do is seal this up, but we'll do that in a moment. Right now we're just trying to, you know, as much as possible. We're going to get a little slime lung in the base, but as much as possible we're just trying to clean this all out so that we can seal it up. So we can actually plan on where and how we're going to seal it up. Which is basically means we're going to put in things like this. And go across there. We're going to do the same thing down here. Going down. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, and then what else can we do? Alright, we got this dug out. Eventually it's going to blow up and create lots of heat. That's fine. We'll deal with it at some point in the future. Another disaster for the future, you know. We still got a little bit of ice in here. Let's get it picked up. Alright, and then we have the problem. Why can't we pick this up? Liquefiable ice. Oh, where's our things full? This can't be full, right? Liquefiable, liquefiable, liquefiable. Ice and snow. There we go. Yeah, now we can pick it up. Okay, cool. Now we have the problem of we're not getting enough power into this system to power all of these. We're back to that old age story, you know. This is on a 9, but there's no coal to bring to it. How can we fix this? What can we do? Hmm. I mean, there's a bunch of gas here that's all backed up into this. Let me see. But it's not flowing out of this tank. It's kind of stuck. Not a lot we can do there, though. I think what we really need to do is get new power sources online. Hey, 3 eggs means 3 more foods. There we go. 3 more foodses. No, we're just barely staying ahead of the food. Okay, at least all this got cleaned up now. Hopefully the air can get pushed out bit by bit. That would be good. Okay, we've dug all of this out, so that means we can go ahead and get these, and then we dig this, and then we dig this, and then we can fix all of this. It also means we can go ahead and put that there, and that there, so that we can get rid of those. Okay, we're working over here. That's good. We're gonna go ahead and get that. Yep, that'll work. Also, get rid of that. This one's kind of a problem. We're gonna figure out how to get this one. How do we do that? Take that one. This one can be dug out. How do we get this one? I guess we temporarily have to... Well, we might as well. Cancel. Might as well do this. Fill that up as well. Eventually, you know, this is going to get to the point where there's going to be hotter water in here. We're going to need to make sure that we can secure it. It's not like this is a, you know, super important project right now, but it gives them something to do. Our bigger project is... Now where are we suffocating? We'll dig. Can't you dig? No. Red alert. Nobody deconstruct this. You got yourself trapped. Deconstruct it. This guy must not be able to dig. Would you go breathe? Of course not. You had to sit there, shake your feet off. But he's our new guy, Travaldo. He couldn't dig this because it was above his level to dig. Well, that backfired. A lot. Tremendously. I tell you, these dupes, you know, they are not intelligent. They are not intelligent. They are the opposite of intelligent. Oh, well. Okay, well, so much for adding Travaldo to the colony. He was short-lived. Very short-lived. Meanwhile, did we get... Okay, we got all this cleaned up. Let's nobody has to go in here anymore for now. Okay, cool. This would be our other option. Let's dig this out. We'll talk about what it is once we get it dug out. Basically, it's a cooling system. So there's a little bit of hope. All right, is water coming from down here? Yes, so we can deconstruct that. We can dig these. We can deconstruct this. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally deconstruct the wire as well. All right, well, that's that. Yes, we know. Duplicants have died. We got some oil here. We can sop up more oil. All right, I guess that's our only solution, really, is to really get power online. Why are these not running? I just noticed that. To get these repaired. We've got plenty of power, but it's not running. Let's see if we can get this fixed. Just gonna walk past it. Did that get us going? No. Is it because we don't have... No, we have 5... Oh, because we switched it. There we go. We didn't even have to worry about that, but we can get these other power systems online too by building this and repairing these. So that we have all 4 generating electrical power into our base now that this vent is active, at least for the next 83 cycles. So yeah. All right. So that means then, from a power supply, we need to get this taken care of somehow. This has to be, well, let's not worry about that. What we need to do is get this online. Yes. Do we get this one online? That's not much. It's not going to produce much. We got a long ways to go. Trying to think here. So we can come down here and get all of this oil coming in through this one, which always has oxygen. Okay. So, but if we come through the ice, we're just going to end up melting all the ice. Because, you know, this is really hot, this is cold, and hot and cold don't last long together. So what would be better is probably to come through this side, because we're already here. But this is closer. Oh, the quandary. All right, here's what we're going to do. We've made it. All right, what materials do we have the most of? Come on, reset the day. All right, we've got igneous rock. Okay, we're going to use igneous rock. There we go. All right, and we're going to come now. Now, if we drill directly into this, this oil is going to go boom because it's, you know, under high pressure. So I'm thinking we're going to come in over here. And we're going to come to right here, and this is where we're going to build a pump. We're going to build the pump out of steel. I think we have enough. Barely enough. stick it right there. There's our steel pump. We're gonna get our piping. Whoops. I hit the wrong button on my mouse. There. So now all we have to do is get in here. Now what we're going to do, though, is we're going to be smart about it. And we're going to build a container, right? This isn't very smart. Alright, so we need to dig down, 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 so we can get in there. We might as well start them doing that. Alright, so we're going to come up here. This oil's going to drain down, so that's fine. We're going to create like a room here. And you'll see why. So we have a cooling system right here, so this'll work out really good. I'm gonna put a door there. Oops. Do that. Don't suffocate. That's not allowed. In fact, we can just do this. This will be better. So that. And then we need to get over to here. Actually, if there's already a ladder, we don't need this. Eventually we might. There's already a ladder here. Let's use it. Okay, we'll need to dig that out as well. Okay, so this is our new priority. Okay, so there's that. Did we get our aluminum poured out? We did. In fact, it's all hardened. Let's get that. Meanwhile, we can continue to get this taken care of. We did let a lot of slime lung in, but with the chlorine, it should kill it out. So I'm not worried. So we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of. With that, yeah, with the chlorine level, we should be good there. Okay. Meanwhile, are we still growing? We are. We're not over temperature. We are over temperature over here, though. So we are going to go ahead and put another ice temp shift plate. Over here, here, and here. We're going to cool that section down. And then let's put 2 in the bedroom. And a bunch more there. We need to get this sealed up. So we're going to do that. Okay, cool. Well, I think that completes it for this episode. We've got a plan. Oh, yay, stress vomiting. Where are we stress vomiting at? I don't know, probably in his helmet. They do that quite often. I don't think anybody can do anything. Everybody's, well, Lyra. Lyra, help out with construction. Nails, red, Rowan. Yeah, Lyra's the only one that's new that I can do stuff with. All right, well, we have a plan. The plan is to come down here and take care of that. Now, we also need to speed up their transportation. So we are going to come over here and we're going to create a transportation length. The reason I'm doing this is, you know, that way as they're coming along, they can eventually build all of this and get down here. But you can see they're coming down to work on this. So we're going to get this in here, and then what we're going to do is the first thing we need to do is refine it. So it'll be an oil refinery. We'll build it out of gold, and we're just going to stick it right here. And that's going to create the ability for fuel. Infinite fuel. Alright, well, we're out of time. We're already over time. These episodes have been getting longer on this, but that's okay. We'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.